Please.
सुरुवात करून करायची सांगितलं जुने लक्षात घेऊन
management and hotel management. And then how much around this and then the rest non-NSHM part? Approximately.
Who are the NPC members?
Members who are engaged for SS certifications last 6 months. And Mr. Vijay Mandal from engineering.
Do you think that whatever is there,
and we have enhanced a lot of things.
here so many updations have taken place. Now, for example, NSS you have.
SSR it is there, sir.
Sure.
SSR is NSS.
University only as a professor and director, School of Commerce and Management. My colleague.
Actually, I am Dr. Jagadija. I am working with the Cochin University of Science and Technology, Cochin, Kerala.
I am Dr. Sudhir Bhudoria. Presently, I am working as Professor and Head Department of Civil Engineering at Rajiv Gandhi Technological University, Bhopal. It is the Technical University of State of Madhya Pradesh. I also had been the director of Sri Govinam Saxeria Institute of Technology and Science, Indore. This is an autonomous institution with around 4,500 students. I have got more than 30 years of experience in Professor and other various
institution which will change the life of the youth and the young generation. Started with hotel management. Me myself was with Oberoi's. So when we struggled when we were there, and then we started with the industry. So we saw there was a big gap between what is being taught and what is there in the reality. So all the guys who used to come for the training, they used to slog. They used to say, sir, how to start, where to start. So it was a big thing. So in 20 years back, we thought that we should choose something into and come back. So I left Oberoi, I resigned one day. And everybody said, sir, you're leaving a job like this.
Currently working as a professor and principal of School of Hotel Management. And previously I was working with IHM Aurangabad, which is the world premier institute in hotel management, who are affiliated to University of UK and Taj. And working for last 17 years, I have also worked with Oberoi's.
I joined NSHM right from the seed days, 2002. As the first time when we were under the university school, we came under this university school. Right now I'm based in our Kolkata campus as professor and director of one of the institute out there. And I also happen to be the group director of development initiatives of NSHM. That's the reason why I'm here today. It's a pleasure meeting you all.
I am Dr. Subhashish Maiti. I am the controller examination of West Bengal University of Technology. Then I was also principal of the government college. Then I am lead auditor of the ISO lead auditor. And now I am associated here in the total the health vertical. I am director of the health vertical of the both Kolkata and Durgapur. And I also look after that this NAAC things because already we are also affiliated Kolkata campus B++. We also NBA accredited Kolkata campus, NBA programs. So now I am here also to motivate them.
Good morning, sir. This is Ramesh Raja. I have joined NSHM in 2014 after completing my MTech from NIT Durgapur. And presently I am in the capacity of assistant professor from Civil Engineering Department as well as I'm pursuing my PhD. Thank you, sir.
Sir, good morning, sir. I am Dr. Shapon Aditya. I have done my BTech, MTech and PhD from NIT Durgapur, and I am associated with the Mechanical Engineering Department in this college from 2015. For 4 years I am here. I was earlier worked in the industry for 25 years, then I came to the teaching profession, and I am in teaching profession for around 17 years. So I am serving this Mechanical Engineering Department and all other accessories department.
Morning, sir. Myself, Dr. Anand Mohan. I am working.
So myself, Dr. Mandal. I joined the NSHM in 2011. I am the assistant professor in charge of the CSE department. I completed my PhD from NIT Durgapur and MTech from the Jadavpur University.
Myself, Subhashish Maiti. I am actually heading one of the department in hotel management. I am here since 2004. Earlier, I was there in one of the elite property of the country, Oberoi Towers, Mumbai. There I have worked for 12 years, and I am here working as HOD food production.
I am Professor Shubhi Bhattacharya, passed out from electrical engineering from Shipur. In 78-80, I joined Crompton Leaves and ascended in teaching field. And I am here for teaching field for 12 years. And last 4.5 years I am in NSHM as an electrical head. And I am pursuing my PhD at Jadavpur.
Good morning, sir. I am Dr. Sudipto Sarkar, presently leading the engineering portal. I have done my engineering BTech from REC Durgapur, presently NIT Durgapur, then MTech from ITBHU, that is IIT Varanasi at present, and after that PhD from IIT Kanpur. Before here, I worked in GL Bajaj and WTS University and came here in 2018 July in NSHM.
Good morning, sir. Myself, Dr. Pradai Ganguli. I am here in this organization as assistant professor in BHMCT. In this NAAC assignment, my responsibility is activity coordinator, and this industry and academics are together as published, and also a member of international journals as reviewer.
Good morning, sir. Myself, Vidyashankar Bhattacharya, graduated in the Department of Mechanical Engineering from Jadavpur University, Kolkata. After then, MCT from CITT Hyderabad. Then MTech from NIT Durgapur. Presently, I am doing research on combat single engine aircraft. I have been associated here from June to last year as diploma in principal. Thank you, sir.
You got diploma portal.
Good morning, sir. My name is Razi Anwar. I am assistant professor in the Department of MBA at NSHM.
Good morning, sir. Myself, Mayank Jain. I am head of the department in School of Tourism and Hotel Management, working in the capacity of associate professor, working since January 2005.
Assistant professor. I have worked in Switzerland for 7 years as finance manager. Then I shifted to India, and the love for academics. I am also a gold medalist from the West Bengal University of Technology. So I shifted to academics, currently pursuing my PhD from NIT Durgapur.
I'm from the Department of Hotel Management. Prior to joining this organization, I was working with Oberoi Hotels and Resorts as a housekeeper. And I have joined this organization in the year 2000.
Very good. We know you. You start. It's not good, is it? Yes.
You have committed.
Yes.
Exactly better.
Yes.
At NSHM Knowledge Campus, We provide unlimited possibilities to help students shape their careers across multiple domains. With 22 years of excellence in education, NSHM has emerged as the leader in professional degree courses. The unique promise of providing experiential learning helped NSHM to differentiate itself from others. In the best of brands.
Greeting you watching headlines today and our session. Let's go through the top headline of this particular evening.
Hi, I'm Anubhuta. In short, RJ Adi of 93.5 Red FM. शुरू हो गया आपके दोस्त आदि के साथ मंगलवार यानी ट्यूसडे का मेरा वाला गाना.
As you can see, I'm working in production department. I believe I can perform well in any of the establishment right now, not only in India but also in international level.
I'm into HR and my specialization was HR.
Reality shows and non-fictions have always been my forte, and I joined NSHM with that dream and aspiration to become a television director. Thank you NSHM for making me industry ready.
We have been unanimously declared as the leading education group in Eastern India. Asian Voice, the Bengal's Pride Awards for the Educational Institute of the year 2018. ASSOCHAM India Award for the Best Education Group in the East in 2018. The Economic Times Best Education Brands 2017. NSHM has 2 state-of-the-art campuses in Durgapur and Kolkata with all modern amenities. We offer 53 undergraduate and postgraduate courses affiliated to MACAUT and approved by AICTE through School
and MTech, and we have applied for 7 UG courses, which includes 1 hotel management program and 6 BTech programs. And we have applied for 2 diploma courses, which is one is civil and one is mechanical.
So these are the courses which are presently being conducted.
These are the courses which are presently being conducted in group of institutions.
Okay.
And when you talk about the infrastructure and learning resources are there. Then other facilities, support facilities are outdoor sports complexes there. We have gymnasium, indoor sports complex, user center, Zumba room, amphitheater, or anything into the work culture here. Then providing facilities on gender sensitive internal compliance committee cell is there, safety and security and counseling. And then there are awareness campaigns like Swachh Bharat campaign, which on and off every few months we keep on doing inside the campus as well as in the neighboring villages surrounding the campus. Different mistakes they have done and keep on motivating them to improve. And decentralization and participative management are the particular details which have been given. So this is a network which is strongly supporting us. Our 20 plus years old organization. There are certain alumni in the initial years, tabs, t-shirts, mugs of NSHM, and they can order it and we use it for our own consumption things also, like alumni meets, and also we
Actually not written there, so we had we wanted to change what we have sent in the SSR was high. We have done it in within that's how it went down to 2 Mbps. But we have all the documentation.
Just I think during the discussion or whatever, I would like to see.
Yes, we have recently from DST. We'll show you the filing.
That is one thing which I need.
We have one.
Okay. What is the placement?
Yes, sir, we have the.
We have got the entire portal-wise file as well as a combined file.
Overall approx.
What is the higher salary, average salary, say for the.
Sure.
Show the file, sir. That is the portal-wise.
You might have some idea, rough idea, but not very
Generally,
specific.
it goes around, average salary goes around 2.5 and it goes around 4 lakhs.
4 lakh. 140. And which is the oldest confirmation which we have got?
Actually, there's no.
I still have that, but we don't use it anymore.
Oh, then you should be out. You might have noted, no?
Yes.
This, I could not see which branch, 33, 10 out of 50, 60, of course it's a national phenomenon, but still.
So this have got, the arch one is a complete different
So
college.
whenever we visit the departments and labs, I will show you. 18 to 20 acres it is around.
Exact figure I
18.1 was something.
Bank transfers. Yes, bank transfers.
After demonetization or before that also?
Sir, I came after demonetization.
Tell the name, whom you have paid.
13.2 lakhs.
Around, of course, very qualitative one.
If I go by the visiting or something, full-time engagement, visiting, it will be around.
But basically you are doing, not DA you are not able to provide. Your DA also you are providing.
Yes,
At what rate?
Even students and parents are also not much interested.
Good morning to all NAAC peer team members, my principals, HODs, and my colleagues. NAAC from institute profile and all criterias, all documentations, all quality related parameters, this IQAC and IQAC team generally looking after. Myself. Now, overview of IQAC, year of establishment 2017 May. Before that, 2017 May, actually institute different departments, they were ensuring these different activities or quality related aspects or parameters. And once IQAC established, it was additional support to the departments, the periodic meetings, initiatives on different parameters as per NAAC guidelines and accordingly the coordinations. And one MTech program, one MBA program, one BHMCT program. Maybe slow learners, students, their guidelines. So, and acting as a nodal the best practices. Then next, actually required because now students are accessing this or improvement. So certain practices we have discussed in our class that faculties also joined. Earlier,
for example, let us see this decision and when it has taken place and then when it has just I mean to illustrate the point.
General involvement
I don't know what
from last 2 years. 2017 May 1 meeting we had, 2 in 2018 January and April, 1 meeting we had 2019 January.
Even in India, students they come, they enroll, and then they go for a job, and they just come for the exam.
Sir, there is a trend for that. But while taking admission, my counseling department makes it clear. There are students who come and approach, sir, we will take admission, but we are more interested to do some part-time job while we are getting that. So we don't entertain those cases.
For their vocational training and all. So during the semester break and all, we are organizing these things for the students for their development.
Research laboratory.
Research room is there, but again equipment based thing. We have plagiarism software also, but few things we still require.
Sir, in engineering department.
How many PhDs?
Now
PhD scholars from my department last year 6 people have been enrolled in PhD. They have already completed their coursework. So highest till now in my department 6 people. 4 has already completed.
I was just wondering, nowhere it is reflected.
Yes, reflected.
MBA or PhD?
MBA or PhD.
Okay, so from sir, I was asking what does that department also
30 31 as per this.
That is unique number you are talking about.
Unique number.
Sir, regarding about the how many people continue job in their organization, so we are in the process of implementing 2 things. Then we have already implemented, that is the alumni tracker. So we have implemented a software where we keep track of our alumni, and we have a dedicated alumni relation executive who keeps in touch with the alumni. So that activity. So that is software called Reculta. So where we will be having all information even after a student passes out. Suppose he does not get a job due to any reason, maybe institutional reason or personal reason, whatever is the reason, we can still provide support to that student as long as he remains active on that particular software. Unless and until he himself withdraws from that system, we'll be able to provide them. So management
less student admission, and what are the precautions, what are the measures we have taken from the engineering portal, basically, that I am going to show over here.
You don't think you are specific to the
Going to the contents itself, just to brief you that we are having BTech in these 6 branches: computer science, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, electronics and communication engineering, electrical and electronics engineering, which actually we have closed in 2018, and electrical engineering, which started quite late from the year 2015. Of all the BTech branches are 60, for MTech it is 18. Apart from these 7 programs, year 2013. So this is the total number of students in BTech. After completing their diploma, they are known as lateral entry. So first year strength is less, that may be increased in the second year due to the lateral entry, mainly in the mechanical and civil branches. We are asking about for NSHM, this is the result of markout, our West Bengal Technical University for 2017-18 range. So students are, you can say, little bit better than the average. Previous year I have shown over here that in the core sector 40% students, we have given the placement packages and all those things. So particularly if you see diploma mechanical, this time, yes sir.
will start.
I have tried to maintain as much as
Everything has been planned around these 2 years.
For my information, what the belt has
Luggage. I think the luggage, what we have seen yesterday in the hotel is the same thing that we are teaching you.
It's a demo, sir.
This is our
I'm sorry, sir, this is
This is under reservations, we are going to is the in charge. So we are.
There was a pest attack here, so that's why it had to, like, we are forced to remove all the fixtures from this area.
Good.
This is our training.
Map with that.
This is the way to work agents.
And the service takes place. Now the cycle is as one batch. They put one batch they serve and one batch they put. It's a cycle basically. They should also understand. And the thing I was telling you is that particular lab is for the first year. Once they come out, initially they want you to. This is being all the records are been maintained. All the standard recipe has been it is specific. No, after once they reach third year level, then they somebody say I want to give me ATL.
Giving some space to pick up.
In the year 2007, we have invested 3 crores for only equipments, not infrastructure, only for the kitchen equipment. this particular thing we call tilting pan or flat pan. Whenever we cook in bulk, in industry, this is the capacity of 60 liters only, but in the industry, you will find 1200 liters, 1500 liters, 2000 liters. So, something like that. That time only we use this, but our students, before the industrial training, once they step into the hotel, they know what is boiler, what is the tilting pan.
Covering ladies, those who are ladies, those who wants to do something like that. So on Friday, definitely is there. So 29 there comes a lot of skill activities that we are putting. And we are also putting a midday meal chef, both the chef.
For particular one student who is studying in standard 8, it is only 6 rupees 83 paisa. Just upstairs. So, suppose sir, please. This side.
Central level.
So they can also bring laptop and Wi-Fi is already under Wi-Fi facility, so they can see and access from their own laptop.
Any digital data is or
We have Sage joiner. This is
next time when you go for Bangalore, you go and the BMS or engineering college, go and see the
Who will tell me what is the meaning of aggression? If we say, for example, if I say somebody English is predominant English.
What is the device?
So we have one software, it is displayed on the screen also, it is the ISILS software. We have one place.
I left my friend's house.
This is the first finger first. First finger first.
It was still too early for me to have my baby. So I walked along the seafront.
So there's two systems. One is the PA system, which can be played along to the
By
PA
that
system,
time,
whatever we are trying to
I was not far from a favorite
There is
restaurant
another system, another option.
where I often,
A different job.
while I was
We
waiting
generally
for
divide
the
two
tour,
students
I
according
looked
to their
around to
proficiency
see
level.
if
And
I
then we
knew
assign
anyone
them
in the
tasks.
restaurant.
There is also an open
It was
book
then
where we are dealing with their
that I
communication and stuff, but sometimes we also
The
deal
man
with
who
societal
said
stuff.
that open
Any
book,
current
she was
events,
pretending.
then we can also have polls.
No,
There is an
no,
option of poll.
I
They
see.
press buttons in their console and we take the poll.
politics.
When the waiter
Yes, sir,
brought us,
politics also.
the man was clearly puzzled.
का इधर इंजीनियरिंग
Hello, sir. Got a stand? BA?
Why you are writing international style? This is the room also to writing.
So computer lab for MBA. This your room configuration is a little bit.
यहाँ आने से वो feel felt like do you need water? Yes, I said yes, I need water.
Labs, workshops, that building has labs.
Mechanical labs are what there.
Lake and one lake, small lake. These are the natural products. It's quite deep.
It's all one of the central ones. Used by all capacity or
Here we can four lubricants are there. So it will run without any change. No maintenance will be required. No lubricant will be required. Just lubricate this. But we will lubricate the gear and
देखो
or even common room also, you can say, all in one. Please, sir. क्या भाई, आप तो एकदम पूरा ट्रैक शूट पे हैं. सी सर, मिसेस आप स्ट्रेटर हैं? यस सर.
Capacity is how much? Hostel capacity 400 around. Please tell me. Yes, this is good
अपस्टेयर्स भी है क्या?
आज तो बाहर ऊपर बाकी मैंने लास्ट टाइम वर्क किया था, परसों बात किया था. अकाउंट्स में है फाइल. What was your specialization there?
Actually, my specialty is
Athletics.
athletics and recently.
Also here only.
Yes.
So we have planned flower link bridge here, and at the same time we are also showing the integrated transportation technique in our rural areas, in our urban areas. So there is a
Coming this way,
yes, sir.
is this right for India? This kind of convergence, I mean.
But sir, what we are using, sir?
Can you right, but what I'm saying, coming here, I think that's okay.
So in India, sir, Katipura bridge.
You did award any win, na? Award, na? You won an award?
Yes, sir.
Award from where?
Where?
Sir, NIT Durgapur, sir.
NSHM Durgapur. What are those component buildings? No, general buildings.
High-rise buildings, and they occupy the less land of sector.
What special thing you are going to emphasize over here?
Sir, I have planted the green energy, sir, solar panel, which will
Solar panel.
Yes, sir, which will transmit the electricity for the street lights, sir. In the rainy season, or any other any problem when the electricity supply is interrupted, then the solar panel will give the electricity to the street, and it will be very efficient, sir, at low cost. And at the same time, we have also planted over the flyover bridges, sir. Nowadays, the flyover bridges are
Converged.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All mixed, I mean.
Before it was a big combined. Then
How much is electric? You are able to understand what is liquid limit now? What is? working now?
Yes.
You can either showing all waves and all that. Can you generate? Can you show me any running work?
This is an isolation from my sickness. Somebody is not feeling well. Otherwise. This is a study table.
Storage also there.
Maximum 30. Not more than 30. But if student is 48 or 40, then we divide 20 to 20 like that. But more than 30.
Let me introduce him. Dr. Amuchago is professor from EBS. He is a very good writer also. He published so many good books. Right? 5-6 books are on Sir's name. Going on.
What in the 90? And this experiment we are verifying the Stephen's law. Right? Dark blue. And we can show the students how the temperature, maintain temperature are different. You can develop the EM. This is our dark blue. And this setup to measure the Planck's, we can measure the intensity of the polarized light. As well as we can find the wavelength.
You have another 2 mini labs for networking and another for.
Actually, Java is the free. Completely free. Our operating system, all of the campus classes. We are having Microsoft. Yeah, they have.
Electrical.
Bengali has its own beauty, own tradition and own sweetness. So I would just start by saying that Amar Shohor Ami Tomay Bhalbashi, that is, which depicts my golden Bengal, I love you, which is said by Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. It has given us a lot of things which our hotel management student has bringing forward to you in your plate to cherish it lifelong. We have got nature that has given us Himalayas, forest, seas to cherish lifelong. I would just read the menus in front of you so that you get to know what we, the hotel management student, have prepared for you.
But students react in Guinness Book of World Record. Such a tasty food I have today. Thank you all.
Thank you. Very tasty food and menu description was excellent.
You're from which place? Don't move. Why are you silent in this video? Yeah, it is great. Great, love you all. Excellent.
यही पोज आ गया सर, अब तो ये वाला पोज आ गया.
Doctor, how many people we have? Just general law kind of. No. Not many.
2, 3, 4 students, depending on seasons.
Right. And that medicines you are providing to students? General medicines.
Basic medicine provides, but if the condition worse than NSHM partner.
So might be having some kind of
That IQCT Medical College, Mr. Francis Anthony is also there. We have a
No, yes sir. Supporting sir, but we have and we are getting a good student place also, around 18 10. So all the faculty members are given access.
What data is being stored?
All the faculty members are having their data right. So
student space is there also. That is why.
IT আছে.
Okay, nice meeting.
Thank you, sir. Skills, I think they should do tomorrow. So, skills.
Placement.
Yes, very good, sir. I should tell.
The opportunity there.
So have they given you some data that which you can show the student and
Yeah, we keep on getting data. So, it's like it's on-coming flow.
Anything latest you had from placement side?
Yeah, placement says we keep it having it progressing on our WhatsApp.
Some draft, up-train kind of thing?
But again, we try to show them the data and convince them. That is one.
So it is that admission part. You have other counseling? This is IPS. IPS needs one minute group and any notification that
Separate mails.
Mail.
And after the meeting, we generally create the meeting. And
Dr. B. Bose was
Dr. B. Bose was
the
there.
campus director.
That's right.
These are the minutes.
26/5/17. Budget we have,
Budget, no, we had asked for the financial statements because till that we
declaration of faculty profile means what? I don't know.
had
Please tell
their
me.
educational background and these things.
Prepared to declare publicly on the website, what? I don't know.
No, sir, it is there is the.
Yes.
Any the data regarding this to collected.
He left because he had some work.
He's also a part of the ICC committee. So
Yes.
he had some work, so he left.
He had left. He said that I've already interacted with them. So
Yes, no, that's fine.
this we have recently done.
We do, sir.
We do.
another 5 period regarding to manual only NSHM.
Level in London doesn't matter, no? No. Salary for the February month or January month, say.
Attendance will be looked at.
You want to pay slip?
Salaries.
The amount.
The financial source only fee.
Fee and consultancy and things like that. Here also we do a lot of consultancy.
Last 90.
Yes.
Have you prepared budget? Institutional budget? Or what do you call? I don't know.
Budget.
You write down.
Balance sheet.
audited balance sheet
Audited statement, everything is there.
Budget, है ना?
Budget audited.
I have few.
Suppose budget last 3 years. You might be preparing, no? That government might be passing.
छोड़िए माया माया कैमरा रखती हैं.
We had invited externals from the. So these are the name of the internals, and these are the names of the selected.
That's too cold. That is waiting.
So the name is written accordingly only. This is the first choice, and this is the.
This is what you are interpreting, na? I am not able to. Of course, everywhere language is different. In army, letters are different. You can HL it might be different. So here it is NSHM is different. Exactly. But then there is language is common language. Everybody had HR. No?
Looks the quality of placement, and students, many a times we have seen in the market there are cheaters. So students are placed for a couple of months and then their offers are revoked. So we are strictly against that. So we have a team where under placement, like there is a demand for Python language. So companies ask for that. If you have students in Python, Java, so we conduct those training programs. Then we have soft skills trainers. So wherever the students are lacking, we do the need assessment and provide the soft skills training. Interview skills. Yes, right. Cannot crack any interviews, so otherwise that will be the highest. Yes. And most of our, all our team members are.
Sir.
Dr. Bhadoria. That's right. That's pile.
Contract piles, that's correct. We recruit from.
They are our regular recruiters, sir.
Tell me the feedback about the students. Good. They are working in our organization. Our device probably way higher, but they are doing well. And the feedback from side is
Anything which you expect.
Because of live sir, but we also do some
वही तो बोल रहा हूँ. These are lockers actually, basically. Yes, obviously we have choice. Drawers
And modern concept. If you without an almirah, then it will come.
More the space, more we clutter. So it's good.
Now
We
it
should
has
have
become
minimum.
like a corporate space.
We have this visitors lounge, or else we have tutorial classes. There we go and speak to students.
From all the way. Where?
अच्छा सर, आई एम स्पीकिंग इन बंगाली फर्दर.
You know Hindi?
यू नो हिंदी, आपको हिंदी आती है? हिंदी में बोलूँ? हाँ, तो हमारे कॉलेज में NAAC की विजिट आई है. आपके बच्चे यहाँ पढ़ते हैं? So we have our esteemed guests today, experts. We have Mr. Sudhir Bhaduria and Mr. Jagati Raj VP sir. Both of them have travelled from quite a few distance. Sir is from Cochin and sir, I know Sudhir sir has travelled. कुछ questions पूछेंगे, आपके बच्चों के बारे में पूछेंगे. So I will request kindly cooperate. Sir, the stage is yours. Okay, good evening all alumni. Happy to be back to the campus. Okay. So yes, sir, they're happy to be back to the campus. We have missed you really. I can see some known faces here, and you all are aware that today is our NAAC visit of the campus. So we have Dr. Jagati Raj VP from Cochin and Dr. Sudhir Bhaduria from Corporate. I'm sure you will have a good time with them, and you will have a good time interacting with such learned people in our campus. So. Thank you, sir. Thank you. morning, everyone. Today we have a recession on the students' feedback. So we have with us Dr. Jagati Raj VP, Dr. Pandit Palante, and Dr. Sudhir Bhadoria, sir. And some of you have already met sir yesterday. So they want to talk to you a little bit more, and please cooperate. And I know you will be good as always. So thank you, and sir, the stage is yours.